All right, today we're installing the Beatsonic PCAM2 reverse camera for a Porsche 911 991.1. My car is a 2014 Carrera S. We've already installed the Mr. 12 volt right here. Just pulled back the carpet. There's a screw that you need to remove right here to remove this trim piece. This pops down. All right, so the next step, I just popped this out. Just popped it out with my hands, super easy. There's some insulation foam we might need to push back. Okay, so we just tested the camera to make sure everything worked beforehand. So this part of the camera, this wire will be connected to the rear taillight. We connected this adapter here. You can note if you're using the Mr. 12 volt that this is not needed. It's a long cable here. And then what we did was we connected the reverse camera RCA right here, and then the power that it came with that was already here for the reverse camera power. So really easy. Mr. 12 volt's already installed. Just made these connections. Now it's time to install. So raise the wing up, pop this little cap out there, and that's how you remove the tail light. So we just undo the plug. The light fixture came out super easy. Be careful, it just comes right out. Put some tape here to protect the vinyl. Here's the reverse camera, super easy. Pop it out with your hands. That's what it looks like. All right, next step, take a wire hanger. You're gonna shove it through here, pop up on the other side. This is how we're gonna feed the camera wires through. Pretty easy. Make sure you got yourself a wire hanger. All right, so about to install the reverse tail light camera. So this power is for the tail light. So we installed some Deutsch connectors here just to make it easier when connecting into the factory harness. Instead of splicing wires, cutting that off, this would just be easier.
Happens here.
All right, so we're just taping this cord to the end of this wire hanger so we can pull that through. All right, we used the wire hanger. We got it pulled through right here. Easy. Okay, so the lighter colored one shown on the left here is the power. The darker color is the ground. So this is what it looks like. We just wrapped this in Tessa tape just to be safe. Probably a good idea. All right, got it wired, and it just literally pops right in there. So now we gotta route the wires to the front to the Mr. 12 volt. All right, trying to get this wire into the car, we decided pull up this oil cover here. You can route the wire right there through this. We grabbed it with some needle nose pliers. So this is the release for the top of this car here. So we're just gonna route it through here. We're just going to be careful and make sure you insulate this so no water can get in. This is an area where water will come through, but this seems to be the best place to route this Beatsonic wire through. We just zip tied our wire right here to the frame. Tucks right back in there nicely.
And then like come in here.
We're piercing the rubber, make sure we don't hit the wires that are inside there. This is how we're gonna get into the car.
That's actually a pretty tight fit. Yeah, that's real clean.
Nice.
That's gonna be.
Here's a clean little install. Got it right in there. Got the wires tugged out and hidden. Perfect. All right, here we go. put a lot of waterproof sealant here. You know, you made this cut in the grommet to get our cable through, so make sure you put a lot of waterproof sealer on this hole. Water will come into this area, so make sure you do that. All right, here we are inside the car. Gonna start routing this wire. We're gonna tuck it under here. We're just gonna come all the way down. We're gonna like wedge it, tuck it up under these spaces, so to try to not remove as many panels as possible. All right, I'm to this little piece now. I'm just gonna go under here and then come out. It's hard to get between that. So I'm gonna go under there, come out over here, and then tuck it up under that, right here. All right, here we go. Just gotta connect the extender to it. We're gonna tuck it along the seat line up under there to the front. All right, we have this connected now. Some Tesla tape here. We're gonna shove it up underneath there. All right, here we go. Everything is tucked under all the way through, under here, back into there. So now we just need to connect to the Mr. 12-volt. All right, we have the video RCA. We have that connected right here. Camera input. Here's the power coming off the Beat Sonic right to the Mr. 12-volt rear cam power. So easy. All right, so we have the camera installed. We shifted into reverse. And as you can see, we have two different grid lines here. It's because one is reading the reverse camera's grid lines and the other is reading the Mr. 12-volt grid lines. You can see it turns here. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna come back here. And we need to cut the green line to remove one of those extra grids. Okay, so we cut the green wire. Let's see what happens. And boom, one line, more clean. There we go, good to go.